this is Grace and welcome to my channel and welcome to the September edition of For the Love of Crafting and Sharing. And with this one, we were to use a pre-made or homemade kit. Now, I chose a pre-made kit, and one of the reasons is because I actually am not, well, I don't say I'm not challenged, but I make homemade kits often enough that I'm not so, like, it's not hard for me to create something with homemade kit. I actually prefer that because I put items in a homemade kit that I know I'm gonna use and I know that I like. I actually have a homemade kit for this month. If you're ever interested in that, I will make sure to link that in the description box below if you want to check out the contents of that homemade kit. But I want to challenge myself to actually use a pre-made kit for this time. And the reason for that is because I have had this pre-made kit in my stash for at least over a year, and I've had a hard time using it. I think the biggest thing is because you have papers that have actual images on it, and I'm just not the kind of person that uses like full-on like photographs on my background, if that makes any sense. So I am very challenged about this. Now, as you can see, the theme of this kit is food related, and so I'm picking some pictures from 2018 Thanksgiving for this. I'm hoping that I'm able to integrate these pictures with integrate this theme with this paper's theme. By the way, this is from Paper House and it's called Savor the Moment. It has, let's see here, it has 10 12 by 12 double-sided papers, and then it has a 12 by 12 cardstock sticker sheet and puffy word stickers. So anyways, that is the plan for right now, and I will take you guys to the process video.
All right, let's get on to this layout. Now, I am picking all of my papers from the kit and even the background. I really like that kind of chalkboard look, and I like the frame on it. But I also didn't like the kind of photos on the other side. So I had I get two of each of the pattern papers on this in this pack, so I decided that I will just cover up the centers of it. Well, I flipped the other one so that both of the photo images are in the center, and I just covered that up with some pattern paper. Now, because there's a lot of pattern papers in my background, I decided to mat my photos, and I just have a stack of natural colored cardstock from Die Cuts with a View, and I pulled out a brown, kind of a tan colored paper, and I'm gonna mat all of my photos with that. Again, like I said, these photos are from Thanksgiving of 2018, and so it's a combination of pictures of the kids helping me out to cook, and then the actual food that we have, and also the picture of the whole family as we get ready to go eat our meal. A little bit backstory of the photos, when I was asking the kids what should we serve for Thanksgiving, they had, I think their choice was like a 12 dishes. Like there's like a bunch, 11 or 12 dishes all in all, including desserts. And so I thought, well, that's a lot of cooking and stuff. And I said, if you guys want all this food, you have to help me. So they did. They helped me make the side dishes. I made the turkey, and I can't remember if we actually just bought these pies or we made them, but they helped me with a lot of the stuff. So I just wanted to kind of document that they did do their part in preparing for our feast. So that was really important for me to document. Now, I toggled between, or I was thinking between inking the edges, but I went with distressing just because the distressing is just this really subtle difference with the papers, and I felt like the grunginess of the paper worked well with the patterns on the actual pattern paper. And so that's what I'm doing here. And I've kind of pre-cut my papers already, and then as you can see, I chickened out. I really just used the pattern side of the paper instead of the photography side of it. It was just hard for me to use that side. I don't know. If you guys were me, what would you have done with those photography part or the sides, the photography side of the pattern paper? I don't know. I was going blank. I felt like if I were to use that side with all I mean, they're nice photographs, really, but I think it would just clash with my own photographs. So that's why I decided not to go with that and just cover that up. And then, as you can see, there's one side of that pattern paper that had the wood grain, and then the other side had the kind of orange chevron design. And then I wanted to put something on the kind of going horizontal because everything is going vertical. And so I am pulling out this strip of paper. I cut that into 2-inch strips. And then I did cut the other side of one short end of that into a fishtail for like a banner look. And then I'm inking the edges of that. Now, in hindsight, maybe I really didn't need to distress the edges of it because especially the left side, it will be covered up with my photos. But you know, I just did that and it looked good in the beginning. So the paper is 12-inch, but I didn't want this to go all the way to the very edge. So I will have like an extra, I don't know, 1 inch, and then I will just trim that off. And I'm using my T-square ruler just to make sure that it is straight because, you know, it is horizontal, and I wanted to make sure that it is straight on my layout. Although when I'm making this layout, as you can see, it's not quite it's not quite straight versus my mat, but it's all good. So now I'm just trimming off the edges of that. And then after this, I'm going to go ahead and put my photos on the layout. And I'm working with 10 photos here, and they're all 3x4s, so it's gonna fill up a lot of the space. So I'm just kind of my thoughts were to, you know, mix up the verticals and the horizontals, making sure that there's enough room. But I will kind of put most or the bulk of the photos to the right, just because I feel like I need some room to the left. Sorry, I did that opposite. I am going to put the bulk of the photos to the left, and then I want some room to the right for my title. I will put my journaling on the left as well. Now, my initial thought for for a title is to put the title on that side where the banner piece is. But then you'll see me change it because I feel like, well, I want to keep some of that banner showing. Now, this layout so far was good. I don't know why I changed it. I think it's because I didn't want the photos to the left to just kind of all clump or settle in all to that kind of left center. But it wasn't so bad. I actually, now that I look back at the video, I feel like I should have just done that so that I could see a little bit of the banner to the left. I don't know. Let me know in the description box below what you think. Should have I put the vertical photos in between those horizontal ones, or should I just have kept with this style of design that I did here? But anyways, moving on. So I'm just adhering all of the photos now, and like I said, 6 of the photos will be on the left, and then the 4 photos will be on the right. And I've kind of did it where in all of the cooking, all of the prep will be on the left, just to kind of show you the storyline of the day, of how the day transpired, going from left to right. So I'm just kind of making sure that this is as straight as I can make it. So I'm moving things around, and then I will add my journaling again to the bottom left, and I'm inking up the edges of that. And I didn't ink any of the pattern paper edges, so I just the only inking that I am doing here is the journaling. And then now we go on to the title. Now, again, at first I wanted to do a title to go on that right side with the banner, but I couldn't figure out a title here. Like for some reason, I just couldn't think of anything. And so now I am going to actually commit to saying the word Thanksgiving. There is a puffy sticker that said savor. And I was thinking, oh, I can do savor thanks, or at first I was like Thanksgiving savor. And so that's why I'm going to put Thanksgiving first. But then once I realized my mistake, I should have put the savor on top. But then I put the letter stickers for Thanksgiving all the way to the edge, so very close to my pictures. Now, I also thought that maybe I could still salvage my title and put the savor right on top of that photo, but I went against that just because I felt like the photo, like it will cover up a good chunk of the photo, and I didn't want that. Plus it's white. I don't know how well it's going to stand out against the busy photos, so I chucked that. I could have moved the all the words Thanksgiving, but I felt like that's a lot of hassle since it's a big word and I am using some letter stickers. So that's how that initial title did not pan out for me. But I'm gonna go Thanksgiving, and then I still wanted to do, to marry two different fonts for my titles. And so I'm gonna go back to that puffy sticker sheet and try to figure out what I can combine with the word Thanksgiving. There is the word fun. I could have done the fun, and I could have put other things, but I am going to end up with Thanksgiving love. And I am going to commit to the love part of that, and I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to continue and use up all these puffy stickers, and I did manage to use them all up, which was really fun. So now I am done with all of those stickers, and there was a thumbs up sticker, and I thought that was appropriate for putting it over there by the photo of my ginormous filled plate. Now there were some border stickers from the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, and so I'm just adding that to the bottom because I feel like it needed to be filled in. There was just too much empty space in that bottom part. And in the beginning I'm adding just two, but later on, I don't know if it's going to be part of the video or after I have finished filming, I will add the third one as well. I don't know. I felt like with this kit, I wanted to use as much of it as I can. I feel like there's this sense that if I don't use it on this layout, that I might not use it again for anything else. I don't know. Do you ever feel that when you are creating, that when you have a kit, that you feel like you have to use them all up? Otherwise, they will just stay or stick in your stash for a long time. Like that's how I feel sometimes, especially with these heavy themed kits. So anyways, I am just going to start decorating here. I don't know when my video will stop. I honestly don't remember because I was just having so much fun with the decoration part, with the embellishment part, that I forgot that my video or my camera only goes up to 20 minutes and then it turns off, and then I have to I have to hit that button again to record. So I don't know if all of my decorating and embellishing is going to be filmed. I guess not. And so here are the close-ups. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you check out the links to the other ladies' videos, and I will catch you guys another day. Bye.